What happened when Carrie Underwood walked off Ellen's show after a fiery confrontation quickly became the talk of social media and morning news alike. Carrie, usually composed and radiant on every stage she graces, entered the studio expecting a light-hearted conversation about her latest album and upcoming tour. From the start, everything seemed to flow smoothly, audience laughter, casual banter, and Ellen's trademark humor. But the atmosphere shifted when Ellen asked a question that hit a sensitive nerve, one that Carrie clearly hadn't anticipated being brought up on air. At first, Carrie tried to answer diplomatically, smiling politely and offering a carefully worded response. Her voice, though calm, carried a subtle edge, signaling that she was uncomfortable. The studio audience, sensing the shift, grew quiet. Ellen attempted to lighten the mood with a joke, but Carrie's posture stiffened, and her eyes revealed that the tension was building beyond a simple conversational hiccup. The conversation quickly escalated. Ellen pressed a little further, attempting to extract a candid answer about a personal topic. Carrie, who is known for being both direct and gracious, suddenly reached her limit. "I don't think I can answer that right now," she said firmly, her voice echoing through the studio. The remark was polite but unyielding, and it made the crew exchange worried glances. Ellen, momentarily taken aback, tried to pivot to a lighter topic, but Carrie was already shaking her head. The moment was tense and awkward, with the live audience unsure whether to laugh or remain silent. Carrie's decision to step away was swift. She stood, smiled tightly at the audience, and calmly exited the stage, leaving the hosts and crew scrambling to cover the sudden gap. Backstage, the atmosphere was a whirlwind. Producers rushed to assess what had just transpired, while Carrie's management team quickly mobilized to control the narrative. Some advisors suggested a public statement, emphasizing Carrie's professionalism and the need for boundaries, while others recommended letting the incident fade naturally. The uncertainty only fueled speculation, as fans dissected every frame of the show for clues. Meanwhile, social media erupted. Clips of Carrie's tense expressions and her departure circulated rapidly across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Fans were divided. Some defended her, praising her for standing up for herself and maintaining her dignity, while others criticized her for walking off during a live show. Hashtags like Carrie Walks Off and Ellen Confrontation trended within hours, ensuring the story dominated online conversation. Ellen, meanwhile, had to navigate the aftermath live. She acknowledged the unexpected exit on air, expressing her hope that Carrie would return in the future and praising her accomplishments. Her remarks were carefully measured, balancing concern and professionalism, but viewers could sense the underlying tension had left a mark on the show's normally jovial atmosphere. Carrie's fans rallied quickly in her support. Posts praising her strength and boundaries flooded social media, with many applauding her for prioritizing her well-being over the pressures of live television. Influencers and fellow musicians also weighed in, highlighting the challenges celebrities face when personal matters are discussed publicly, and commending Carrie for handling the situation with poise. In the days following, entertainment outlets analyzed the incident extensively. Talk shows, podcasts, and blogs debated the confrontation, exploring both Carrie's perspective and Ellen's approach. Opinions varied, but one consensus emerged. The incident underscored the unpredictability of live interviews and the importance of respecting personal limits, even in a high-profile setting. Carrie herself eventually addressed the situation in an interview with a major music magazine. She spoke candidly about needing to protect her personal boundaries and how the experience reinforced the importance of self-respect. Her comments were thoughtful, measured, and resonated with many who had witnessed the tense exchange on Ellen's stage, transforming what could have been a negative story into an inspiring example of assertiveness and professionalism. Carrie Underwood's team worked quickly in the aftermath of the confrontation. Her publicists prepared statements emphasizing her professionalism and the importance of personal boundaries, while her management coordinated with Ellen's team to ensure no lingering misunderstandings. The goal was clear: protect Carrie's image while maintaining a cordial relationship with the show. Behind the scenes, staff debated whether a joint statement would be beneficial or if silence would better control the narrative. Meanwhile, Ellen faced her own set of challenges. The normally smooth-flowing show had been disrupted, and critics were quick to question whether the question posed to Carrie had crossed a line. Social media buzzed with commentary, analyzing Ellen's approach and whether the live audience had felt uncomfortable. Even Ellen's loyal viewers found themselves debating if the confrontation was a simple miscommunication or an avoidable escalation. Fans of Carrie Underwood were immediate and vocal in her defense. Social media posts praising her courage and dignity dominated timelines, with hashtags like #Carrie Strong trending for days. Many pointed out that in a world where celebrities are often expected to answer personal questions on demand, Carrie's decision to walk off reflected self-respect and courage. The overwhelming support helped frame the story in a positive light for her public image. Industry insiders weighed in on the situation as well. Television producers, talk show hosts, and music industry figures discussed the delicate balance between entertainment and respect for personal boundaries. Commentators noted that while live TV thrives on spontaneity, respecting a guest's comfort is paramount to maintaining credibility and trust. Carrie's exit became a case study in how celebrities navigate these high-pressure moments. The incident also sparked broader conversations about mental health and emotional well-being in the entertainment industry. Experts highlighted that setting boundaries publicly can empower others to do the same, encouraging a culture where emotional self-care is respected. Carrie's walk-off was framed not as an act of defiance, but as a necessary step in protecting her mental and emotional health, resonating deeply with fans and professionals alike. Days after the event, Ellen addressed the incident delicately in her own segment. She expressed hope that Carrie would return and reiterated her admiration for Carrie's talent and accomplishments. While viewers noted the sincerity in Ellen's tone, it was clear the episode would be remembered more for the confrontation than any other part of the show. The acknowledgement helped to ease tensions, but also highlighted the fine line hosts walk when interviewing high-profile guests. Carrie, taking control of the narrative, later incorporated humor and grace into public mentions of the incident. During interviews and performances, she made lighthearted references to live TV surprises and emphasized her commitment to honesty and authenticity. By approaching the situation with wit and composure, she diffused some of the tension and reminded audiences why she was admired not just for her music, but for her poise under pressure. Ultimately, Carrie Underwood walking off Ellen's show after a fiery confrontation became more than just a headline. It became a lesson in the importance of personal boundaries, professionalism, and public perception. The story resonated with fans, industry peers, and viewers alike, highlighting how even in high-stakes entertainment, authenticity and self-respect remain paramount. For Carrie, the incident underscored her strength and resilience, cementing her status as both a talented performer and a figure of admirable integrity.